because say your football no pempen so I do no a conkin maybe I make say there's quality in our league unless say be a umfa winning the actually and makase out of the teams ni na no at least we between 3 players I wait make say weekend bia no be kwa kwa show mu we share teams no boda ase ho kra na de bia make say men share position of the teams but look at the quality of player omodema. A typical example is Tamale City. Me friend said the best left back in the league.
Livingstone attack.
Of course, Tamale City. God knows Japasu in Medford. Or say Jesse number 12. You know him, of course.
I know every single player.
Fantastic player. I mean, Samson Eduku. You know, say what
Eduku,
but he's calling.
No,
or
all form.
So, I want to mention. Of course,
Isaac Mensah.
Andukumi. Our team, or maybe first say relegation. That is Kutukuru as me. Who is Omoko. But for the time, Unistar Academy, we play more Kotoko under Barreto. He was scoring until say we prior. Okofa obechem kakra amfa. In the second round of the league, Akutukuru has Kofa. Look at the number of goals of their mom. So, minimum team Kesebi Kweni Dinechia. Since you query, I
say has to folk penal.
Team Kesebi any Dinech.
Has to folk pekumi.
Team Kesebi any Dinech.
All right.
It me feel say league in the Ekonkan. I mean, yes, starting with Brekum on Friday. Bet Power Premier League. Me anya me wan say Kotoko lose game no.
By that margin?
Yes, anya me wan. Do you know why?
No.
Coach ni say omo pitch na omo am the type of game or person omo ball. It me busa question be say the plan B na ye den.
Na oko no we say pitch be no ko ball no.
Team a ono e bo home. Oho no abo ne matches ogusu e bo. Na dwen say I cannot possess on this pitch because you're good. Now wa ofi away e ba no na be good football pitch ni so. So what was your plan B? And 2, the decision to put Dan Lad in goal post for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Before say I was say now say can decide because the goalkeeper trainer Esre Kwan say Okowa Obonwade ko wie ne fast ni wa. So he was not even part of the team.
So you want to say you had no idea about the selection?
He decided as an Okowa no. Say match with Yama Dan Lad and that. Oh, yes, I'm telling you.
Najao, maybe Sanu.
Friend is here.
You.
Oh, what? Me no can say oh what. And for me, I feel say Frederick Echampo, Frederick Asari, any a chance after say Danlad call national team no. In the Kotoko's away game, even home games, no, the performance of their mom and the kind of confidence of that man Kotoko backline no. Now me feel say he was the one that I was saying Kokoda go upon him. But Oshe Brekum Chelsea, I think say the Brekum Chelsea coach na baso. Christopher Enning. Or realizing say was striker be a friend Kalu Watara. Physically he's strong. And Oshe Muhammad Al-Hassan and then Sharif Muhammad. Every ball be a free Brekum Chelsea and ako Kotoko box Mubiano. He wins the battle. And in the first half, no, Danlad had 4 brilliant saves to save Kotoko from conceding in the first half. And it's a Brekum Chelsea, the ball number 2 former. Either Collins Ameyao, a former Kotoko player, or Stephen Amankona from Brekum Chelsea to Kotoko.
And back to Brekum Chelsea.
And they were very brilliant on the day, these 2 players. The ball on the pitch, I say pitch, these are 2 players they play. But apart from them, no, almost flow 2 ball, no. And Kotoko Jibo no person build it from defense. And also Rocky Jamina in Medford. The first start for Kotoko was against Samatex, which he scored and he got injured. And also Sharif Muhammad, my friend is Sharif Muhammad Senior because of one son.
The office steadfast by.
Of course. Prosper Ogunbeka was a multifunctional player, but free injury by the performance. Atiko. So I was thinking say Kotoko should have also come effort the system. Nanka Brekum Chelsea born because you have the likes of George Infega physically nehoedin, but for some time now or with injury. When you say ni ankle ya matches about 8 matches and he plays with injury. Until we the best out of him, but the moment I'll be flow 2 ball into the center defense of your friends the Brekum Chelsea because Henry Ansu was not part of the team. Yeah. Of course, Zakaria Fusenipe. So who was Steve Mukwela and nehoedin. So the moment you float the ball, the second balls in Medford no, Kotoko Medford no Juma because Richmond Lamptey for me one of the best creative players that you have in our league. Now born were wide. Isaac upon second start under Coach Gazelle in the league after 2 free injury by Wabon were wide. Look at the chance Odima George Infegi and I felt that the technique of finishing was poor. The Brekum Chelsea there, of course, Omanibaji because Omani patience say to me impose and say you have to Kotoko defense. So what Coach Christopher Enning can be or say I share Kotoko clips and we realize say omu defense so there's a problem. So I was asking a lot of questions. So Kotoko technical team, throughout the 90 minutes, plan B to counter Bekum Chelsea. So of course you give credit to Bekum Chelsea, and even looking at their position before this game, now Kotoko was 39, Hasofok was 39. So all the teams were watching Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So bet me winning, and I said over drop points. Moses Parker Kasembi Chiremi, I say league na yebono on her team or danechi, or her team or danenim. So Kotoko no her team or danenim, and also her team or danechi. Of course, it is their own headache. So we lose that game. But for me, may the credit Bema Bekum Chelsea because the game on the ball Accra against Accra Great Olympics. So I think they've done a good job. 3 goals. When was the last time I conceded 3 goals in the league? Omoji League, they never conceded 3 goals. If you consider unanswered, it is very difficult to take from Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Wouldn't say injuries? I mean the likes of Rashid Note and of course Justice Blay, Omgusu. Gym work, of course, physio work, so for me, the ever credit Emma Bekum Chelsea. And on Saturday, Olympics, on Adriana, and of course, also the position of Olympics. I make baby, Olympics was Adriana team na mi huomono, and the kind of game Adriana airborne, and young one was down on top of the league club. I think the Parkwesi started the preseason very well, and before said the kind of players are. Because our team now has Kofi more bench or quality of players or more experience or more bench. It tells you say Parkwesi have done very well, and of course consistency. Say Parkwesi be change be on the back line now. That young right back, a friend of Waki, always available. Alex Boache, Anochibedu, 2 fantastic centre backs. Consistency wise, Oma ball for Parkwesi this season. Solid. Left back on Abia Shaibu.
And I say
Angel. But he used was a sub based on opponent on Nekobo. And look at the midfield. That young teenage fantastic player, Frank Ousu. Just watch that young man. On the experience Adon Frimpong. Now say Jeffrey on the right, Sam Adams on the left. The reason why Parkwesi Mbo Hans Kofi and some Ota Ebo your friend is saying or being Kevin or being say physically he's strong. He's also good in the air. So every second ball for Adriana they will punish you. Who say ball no more ball Abrankese no. Almost say omunya yanka if you granja no because they feel at home. The reason being that team do supporters near them eba. And the game against Olympics they came with 4 passes. Me can say Bismarck Kobe taking off. And I said, taking up Olympics job, you are take year after an or she has to folk. So you beating us to folk after you need to do more of work. But all the say, Masha has to folk.
I'm on survival.
It depends. Individual players are good, but what is their mentality? You say, mentality no the ball game, and no share Adriana mentality of boys. Winning mentality, that is Adriana for you. You're referring to point. But what about Accra Great Olympics? And you are playing a team like Adriana, but only creative players in the midfield. Isaac Mensah, formerly of House of Folk, was on the bench. A former under-17 boy, Sule, was also on the bench. And these are creative players. Who be here almost on the team has split the Adriana back line. They are all on the bench. And you are using 5 central defenders in your team.
Sechere.
The back 4 and Sechere. Now we introduce Sechere. And of course, look at the young Akese, 1-on-1 with Joseph Ado. Remember Joseph Ado Abaso? Hazakes, Heart of Lions. Look at the years.
A striker be a question.
No, you see, it's about placement. It's not about just you go with power. Because goalkeeper they play that. So the moment you decide to go with power, the moment you over stretch, but in terms of placement, you know the exactly angle you are sending the ball to. And that was the early stages of the game within the first 15-20 minutes. But if you are not by game him and watch the goal at Olympics, they consider. That is why Akobi said he was sad because Solomon Adumakun, his performance at the Chan tournament understand the Olympics more. He has not gone up. So what's the deal? He has not gone up, and we name the politics that is going on in the Olympics. Defender wall box under pressure, clearing the ball. No, you have what may decide the ball now corner kick. But look at where he positioned the ball. And watch the goal that the young man scored. Of course, Parkwesi Femi Elidiwa Obe manage the game, no. And do you know how we manage the game? Pakosi will make sure say Anoche and then Alex Boache will make sure say strikers no they will suffer. In the area ability, don't go there. On the ground, don't go there. 50-50, don't go there. And I don't Frimpong will calm the situation. And Emmanuel Jemfi and Sam Adams will use their experience on the line. So at the end of the day, if they are now on top of the league, no matter, and you fluke. So Olympics, so Cal League, no matter, they need to sit down, have orientation with their players. They need to have orientation. And looking at game New Year, no, Mankasa no more dressing room, no.
I'm saying I'm coming my coaching in football.
And I say I'm going to find the best. But I believe say Olympics can come back. It is from the Wonder Club of the Ghana.
So they will survive.
It depends on them. And I make
okay.
In their next game, you know, they need to fight. Either I think they are playing Tamale City before they play Kumasi and Kotoko.
Yeah.
And Kotoko Beye or league he has to beat Adriana when Timia Kotoko is out. Okay. Moses Parker, I'll say. Me share teams no mudimechino. Me share the other teams and then Adriana.
Okay.
So our Manti operation come and kill Accra Lions and catch up with Adriana. So one dynamics, no.
Yeah.
And Bechem United will be playing Accra House of Folk. Bechem Kolusu or Tamale. Hafiz Kokoni, of course, 12 goals in the league, alongside the young man Meshach Efri, who is now in Okobejo. But I bet negotiated 11. Hafiz Kokoni was 12. That should tell you that the big boys are coming up.
It's a Kukash hat trick.
Of course, he's doing well. That is why House of Folk say, "You can fire at back. You can fire at back." House of Folk some go for at back. Vincent Odote, the board member of Accra House of Folk. See, you can fire at back. And he's a non player. You will be a team come as a mom player. So now Victory Duko almost and they are going for Isakuka.
Right.
And it was a very beautiful game. And I think say more Tamale City Abaso. Me say don't look at the position where they lie on the league.
Okay.
Watch the games that they've played. And it's a what's the deal? Say Tamale City Bibia the next day, no, how do you want to do same?
In terms of 5.
It's not about the 5, that's I mean like points.
Yeah.
Also, I'm call Brekum. Watch how do you want there first? What Tamale City? How do you call Doma? What Tamale City? So you watch the game that RT also played. Remember Tamale City ball we win, we're winning. I also want to win. So the Liu Mahama Sports Stadium, no fortress. So me call na me sha. I was say me share. Me name what is going on within the community of the RT for no. Fantastic display. 3 goals to Bechem, and Bechem, of course, I mean they were complaining. Say the third goal no more problem because free kick now refugee, you know. Why you won every you ask the players to go back. The moment they decide to go back, you know, and the ball was kicked. Majigo. That was their problem. But I think they credit Bema your friends and Tamale City. Fantastic play. Of course, Samatesa. I know can struggle here, but I think so. One Bo Coach Ibrahim Tanko Abaso. Tactically, I think Tanko was very good. Because on mounting a certain success, Omulusu ball, they have all the 10 players behind the ball.
Wow.
So things were difficult for them to be able to break through the defense. So he also decided, say, maybe Emmanuel Kayeke see Dominic Insobila so. But at the point, Kayeke Bebreye, so he has to pull him out. Now, Ode Evans or Seusu from the flanks behind the striker. Wow. And that was why they were able to get a goal in the 88th minute. And that was the most important thing because his next game is at the Theatre of Dreams against Dreams FC. And the position of Dreams FC, you know, after the game, you know, I mean, coaches, no players now, you better Samates.
Right.
But all the one not done right, being well.
Okay.
All the one not done right, being well. But remember, 5 games, they've not won a game. They have a crucial game against Mediema at the Accra Sports Stadium on Friday, which is coming on live. It was start times at the patch channel 247. So what's your league now? Teams no performance no. Unlike last season, and by this time, nobody scoreline no, a POA, scoreline no, we POA, we 2-1, we 3-1, and then now TB.
That be.
TB because that's one no. Yaho chire. Was yaho chire. Apart from Kotokura as I say me or Mukono, the rest of the teams are in the league.
Right.
So very, very difficult game. Of course, Yambo Masokunu do Abaso. Although the position of Accra, Lagos cities, you know, there are factors. I be how many teams on radio show, but I can tell you say factors that affect teams. You know, it been actually Masokunu do's Lagos cities. And can Masokunu do a team to say Lagos cities are. It will be difficult for them to find themselves at the position of finding themselves in. 2 goals from Michel Otu, one of the finest midfielders that we have in our league. Interlies Accra Gate Olympics. And very wonderful. Everything be our Ghana ha or best started. Team be anywhere Michel Otu and started or your league anymore.
Okay.
Very wonderful player. And of course, ball a spirited game. no we win here Elwak Sports Stadium. And of course Elwak Sports Stadium one imagine say Obana we ni nya the same your team in Kenya o masa o do be ya niama.
Right.
You know the yambo maso kuno do abaso. And of course yen share Accra House of Folk. Me what problem kakra. I mean person be call officiate mu.
Yen sima me in 2 minutes.
Yes, me person be call officiate. It was a very good game. House of Folk supporters know our operation ye of course they are also in line 41. No more 42, Became 41, but they are going to play Became.
Yeah.
And of course, Mediama 42, Mediama 44. So it tells you that it was a very difficult game for Hasselhoff. It's what the man actually said. The FA Cup, I'm going to say, was not just a fluke. They play a very good game, especially in the last 15 minutes of the game. But my problem was that the so-called penalty na referee, coach, Mumuni, Abubakar, wow, I'm a believer.
Yeah.
He was the coach of Wow Stars, assistant coach and head coach of all that. I'm a believer. Also, when him say you're human VAR or touch line on, but the problem is say the referee was so close and upon he was so close to that decision that he took.
But you can be close to something and not see it.
So I was for what? We pointed to the spot. Well, I was say a foul because the defender not pinball. No, I saw it say he kneeled on a friend is saying. The House of Folk player. But the referee also pointed to the spot. But the assistant referee was closer. But my problem was, fourth referee on where actually what did he see? So I catch a referee say about penalty. Because my name so being communicating from behind, I don't know. But this fourth referee knew one.
I think it makes sense. Why not Frederick number?
I have his number.
Well, fourth.
Okay, give it to Tony.
Because he pointed to the spot straight away. Somebody penalty.
Oh yeah.
Or pointed to the spot straight away. And it's also born now. Roberta do born inside. Whether it was a natural position or non-natural position, I can't say, but a born inside.
Okay, coach.
But the point that I'm trying to make is a very good game. House of Folk have got wonderful players in the team, and one player that I love so much. I'm quite say from Medina. Yeah. I mean, great boy. And I think say Matic Ayade. One man has to folk who said there's more in this boy on the foot of play that woman speaks of about. Linda has to folk supporters here. Linda. And I think the one player I don't joke with Utanga.
My only player.
Yonde.
Yonde.
No, he's a very good player,
but he's not scoring.
He will score. The moment he hits at the back of the net, I always love his movement.
Yeah.
I always love his hold up play. As of for he will do something. Unlike Kabane or Moe, what they are saying. And I think say, you see, your league no edu pempen so bia. You the team no, the other you remember our fans number park, and I'm happy. I'm happy say the teams are playing 30 seconds on King Faisal Dreams FC. I was at the pitch side, and for me, it was a very good game at both teams excel here. Right, and coach. I think that Dreams FC have themselves to blame. That particular second goal, I'm considering the defenders were just standing there for Baba Yaya to knock that ball.
Short man's day.
I mean, for me, and I think that brilliant substitution from the coach, Ignatius. 2 players from the bench, they came to score. And at the end of the day, King Faisal won.